Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly episode, and we have quite a bit to cover today, so let's get right into it. First off, Whatnot. I have set the date for my Whatnot giveaway. It is going to be Sunday, August 13th. Probably start time is going to be 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, so go follow me on Whatnot. Championdjk, and I will put a link in the comments of this video. I will pin it. The link will guide you to Whatnot. If you are not already signed up and you sign up through that link, you will get a credit towards your first purchase of $15. So I've been plugging this now for a couple weeks, but I will be doing a giveaway. I will also be selling some items as well. So it's going to be a sprinkled in giveaway, selling item, giveaway, selling it. I got a box full of stuff here. This is all stuff that we'll be giving away. Some interesting things in here. I showed a couple pieces in, I think, the last episode, but we got the, that's going to be given away, plus the black version of this is going to be given away. I've got some interesting items. I got some, like, Tarmac Premium. So not just Hot Wheels, there's going to be some Tarmac Premium. I got this, this little Corgi Testarossa. So I've got a kind of an eclectic little grouping of items. I will remind you guys several times, probably throughout the week. I'll be both posting to Instagram. I will be posting to like the YouTube community page or whatever as well, leading up to the event to make sure that I get a pretty good turnout. So please sign up for Whatnot. Use the link. Even if you just want to participate in the giveaway. I got to pick out some stuff to sell yet, so I don't know what's going to be on there, but they want me to sell some stuff during that stream as well. And so we're going to do that. And it should be pretty interesting, and hopefully it's successful. And if it's successful and I get a lot of people to come, we'll be able to do more. And then I'll be able to give some more stuff away. So definitely check that out. It's going to be awesome. All right. So join me live next Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. All right. All right. So with that out of the way, the next thing I got to talk about before we get into the cars is my buddy Graham Heaps released a book. Pretty cool. This thing is pretty cool. So he sent me a copy of this to show you guys. This is available on Amazon. It is 20 Great Race Cars. And the target audience of this is, 7 to 13-year-olds. It's a little challenging reading maybe for a 7-year-old. I had my 7-year-old try to read it. It was actually really fun watching him read it. And it was it's really cool. Basically what it is there's 20 great race cars, just like it says. And the way it's laid out, and I will actually show you, I'll show you this in the second segment of the video, more up close, just kind of give you an example of what it looks like on the inside here. But it's a really cool little book. Graham is a fellow Lamley contributor, and he is also he's an automotive writer. He's a freelance automotive writer. This tilt in this is bugging me. So he's, he's a professional writer. So this is pretty awesome just to see him put out this book, and it was really fun kind of reading it with my son. And I was kind of surprised actually how interested he became in it as we read the book, because he's really not into cars right now. He's into Minecraft. Okay, I mean that's pretty much all he does is play Minecraft. So I was kind of surprised that he was actually getting interested in this, and that's just a testament to how cool the book is. So we'll look at it a little bit more in the next segment. But shout out to my buddy Graham, and I will put a link to where you can get the book in the pinned comment along with my Whatnot link. So you can check that out as well. So really kind of a cool little book. And again, we'll look at that again in the next half of the video. So what are we going to actually look at in terms of diecast today? Well, I found an Ultra Red in the store on the pegs at Target. Wow. It's been a long time since I found an Ultra Red on the pegs in the store. And stoked to find this, even though I already have it. I've already cracked this open. I've got one loose. Not sure what I'm going to do with this one. What I should probably do with it is probably trade it for the Ultra Red that I'm missing from this set. I'm kind of looking over to see which one I am missing. I I think I'm missing 2 actually from this. Well, either way, that's probably what I should do. I should probably just figure out which ones I'm missing from that set, and then maybe trade this for one of those. So this is the 2-pack 2022 release 2, and these are just for some reason the version Bs of these are just hitting target, my area now. Like they've been missing for a while, and now all of a sudden they're hitting. I don't know. It's weird, but whatever. So I found that at Target, and then I also found this at Target. Trivial Pursuit. Had to pick this one up because it's a Firebird. So had a snag on that. We're going to open up this in the next segment. And then I got some really cool premium diecast to look at. I've got the Elite 64 Hot Wheels Lamborghini. So I'm stoked to open up this. I'm a big Lambo fan, so we're going to check this out. This is a Liberty Walk Lambo. And, of course, we've seen, you know, this basic car released as like a mini GT and stuff like that. So I'm interested to check it out. This Hot Wheels Elite, it's got the removable pieces and stuff. So that should be kind of fun. We're going to check that out. And then I've got 2 just amazing looking Tarmac works that I'm really excited. They're both Tarmac Hobby 64 IXO like collaboration models. We got the Porsche 935 K3 24-hour Le Mans 1980 in the Apple livery. That thing is sick. That's super cool. So that, yeah, obviously buying that one, right? And then the other one that's pretty obvious that people are going to be very much going to buy. I mean, they're going to sell a lot of these. However many are made, these will probably sell out. This is a Ferrari F40 GT, Italian GT Championship 1992. And yeah, that's fire right there. So we're going to open up these, and I am stoked to open up these 2 Tarmac Works / IXO models. Yeah, so that's cool. And then we got a mini GT. We got a mini GT McLaren Artura. Pretty cool too. By the way, I got the Apple Porsche. I think I got this from Diecast Talk, if you're looking for one. And then I got this from Surplus Goodies. So, very cool. Those 2 Tarmac Works pieces. And then, so we got those to open. And then I just picked out, you know, some random stuff from over to my right here, where I've got just piles of stuff that I still need to open. We're going to do some weird older Hot Wheels. We got a Hot Wheels color shifter. It's a Lamborghini. So, had it for a long time. We're going to open it. Decided I'll keep it. And then we got a Baja Breaker. This is a casting that I loosely collect. And it's the Simpsons family camper. That'll be cool too. It's like a scene machine. There's if you look in the back, there's I would guess a scene from The Simpsons. So we're gonna check that out, and then I just got some. We're gonna just probably end the video with just kind of winding down, talking about the whatnot thing, and opening up some basic stuff. I've got just some Matchbox here. Couple of basic models, and then I've got a couple of basic model Hot Wheels. What I'm probably most stoked about is the Firebird. So we're gonna open up these just random stuff I've had laying around. So that's gonna be fun. And then yeah, and we'll talk about the whatnot. We'll look at the book, and I'm really just stoked to look at these items right here. Maybe we should put together a thumbnail quick. Yeah, well, we gotta get the Ultra Red in there, right? Sure. Let's do this. I know you guys love this part of the video when I do this. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and flip the camera around. Let's open up some stuff. Keep her tuned. All right, folks, let's start this second half by taking a quick peek at this book written by my buddy Graham. This is his Instagram handle, by the way. Go check that out. Diecast 215. He's an avid Matchbox collector. I would say that's probably his main brand of collecting is definitely Matchbox. Very cool dude, and really cool that he sent me this book to check out. And again, 20 great race cars. Not really set up a good camera angle for this, but, you know, We'll do the best we can. And that's literally what this is. It's going to be, it's got a lot of information in it. So basically the pages are laid out as such. We got the car itself, the Tyrrell P34, why it's cool, some tech specs about the car, some kind of interesting facts about it, and then Race It tells you what's available in diecast form of the car. And this is really cool too, because when I go to like this one, like this is the first page of the book. It's the BMW 3.0 CSL, and my son was stoked when he saw this because he's like, I have this Hot Wheels, I have this car. And I'm like, yeah, you do. That's pretty cool. So that kind of got him hooked right away. And so it'd be kind of a fun thing to do with the little collector in your life, you know, and then you guys can have fun maybe trying to collect the cars that are featured in here. And it's just a very cool little paperback book. And again, it's available on Amazon. So, and I will link that again in the pinned comment. So really cool stuff. Ford GT40, just some cool things there. So definitely check that out. Again, shout out to my buddy Graham. Yeah, so that is really cool. What should we look at? What's the first car I want to open here? I think we should do the let's do this one. Let's do the Elite 64 Liberty Walk Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4 Elite 64. So, what is the verdict on Elite 64? I don't know. Hot Wheels is doing some weird stuff lately. They got the Elite 64 line. They got the 1/43rd scale stuff. They're just kind of branching out into some weird territory for them, and it's interesting. I think this is a pretty cool little era of Hot Wheels as they're sort of evolving here, and I'm not sure everybody's on board with it, but I think it's pretty cool. So, length, width, height, all not applicable, huh? That's interesting. That's interesting little facts there on the back. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. So this was available through the Redline Club, and it shipped like immediately. I'm not sure how many were made or how many are made because they're not numbered or anything like some of the RLC cars have been. So no idea, but let's check this bad boy out. I think it's pretty cool. So it's got metal base, metal body. I know we have a removable part back here. There it goes. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty cool. That looks pretty neat. So digging that. So lots of detail on this thing, and that's what Elite 64 is all about. We got tampoed headlights. It looks like they're... I can't tell really, but it looks like they're tampoed over an insert, which is kind of interesting. It looks like it might be a plastic insert, but then the tampo is over the top of it. Kind of an interesting way to do that. They got a little Lambo logo up there, you know, Liberty Walk stuff. And all in all, this is a pretty cool little piece. Definitely digging this one. I think this is a step above the Mercedes that originally came out, and the Elite 64 Mercedes. And the reason why I think this is kind of a step above what they put out before is because it's got that removable piece, and it just, I don't know, it looks a little bit more premium, I guess. So let me know what you guys think about this Elite 64 line. We're 3 cars deep in it now. They've been coming out kind of slow, and I think like the next one's some wild looking Mustang. I'm not sure how excited I am on that, but it should be interesting. This does have rubber tires as well, by the way, and it rolls really well for those of you that care about cars that roll. So I think this is pretty neat. All right. What do you think? What do you think? What should we look at next? Let's look at Mini GT. We're going to look at this really flux green, odd, pukey green colored McLaren. Alright, so we got to get the shrink wrap off of this thing. So Mini GT, McLaren Artura. It looks very close to the 720 Spider. That's why I picked this out to open up with it. So it's number 496. We got the McLaren licensing on the back. And it's got this is the basic like international packaging Mini GT, not the Mio exclusive. I'm not sure if this car came out as a Mio yet. It probably will if it hasn't. But let's check out this car. The color, it to me is not great. It's like garbage pail kid snot green. Not really into that color. It looks, I don't know, okay, I guess. Maybe in person on a larger scale, maybe it looks better. I'm not really into it. But the model itself is really cool. It's a Mini GT, of course, so it's got all the details you would expect from Mini GT. We've got inserted details for the headlights. We've got all the detail in the back here. It has rubber tires. It's metal on metal. It's a Mini GT, so it actually rolls. And we got side mirrors, and all in all, it's a pretty good looking piece. Let's go ahead and open up this just because it's not the same car, but it's close to the same color. And kind of, you know, it's got that McLaren design cue, so it's going to look similar. But yeah, so they did the puke green as well, or snotty green. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting color. I don't know. The Matchbox looks brighter and slightly less snotty than this car. It's just, I don't know. I hope they release this in another color. I'll probably pick it up in another color. It's just, I'm not into this color. I like green cars and stuff. I mean, the more I look at it, it's getting a little bit better to me, but there's definitely a snot quality to it. I don't know. All right, so there's that. And the other thing. So let's open the one Johnny Lightning we got. We got the 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am in the Johnny Lightning Pop Culture Series Trivial Pursuit Classic Edition. And looks like it comes with like a poker chip too. It's interesting packaging. Yeah, so the Pop Culture line from Johnny Lightning's one line that I typically don't pick up much from, just because I'm not really into the cross collectible stuff. You know, I'm more into just straight up replicas, but this Firebird, like there's literally nothing like Trivial Pursuit about the actual Firebird itself that I can tell. It's just a nice looking 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. So it's looking very Smokey and the Bandit-ish. And so yeah, this is a sick little piece. So I'm digging that, all the gold trim everywhere. And I collect this casting, so obviously had to pick this one out. And it's pretty cool. This tooling's been around for a while from Johnny Lightning. Just looking at the copyright date on the bottom of the base, which is 2003, which probably, you know, puts this out, the casting originally being released, probably in 2004. If I'm guessing. That's what it would be. And it's a cool little tooling. I've got a lot of variations of this. I would probably say that I've got to be somewhat close to complete on this casting. I got to be close. I'll have to look into that, but there can't be too much that I'm actually missing. And then we got this Trivial Pursuit card. Oh, you looked at the answers. In this movie, this car plays a decoy to divert attention from a trailer full of contraband as they head eastbound from what state? Huh? What state? It's Texas. And this is all Smokey and the Bandit trivia. So clearly this is a Smokey and the Bandit car without the Smokey and the Bandit like actual licensing. So pretty neat. Really good call. Putting this out in this genius. So Trivial Pursuit, fun old classic game, and then we got this Fire Chicken. Trivial Pursuit kind of poker chip thing. It's got some weight to it, so that's pretty neat too. All right, pretty cool. All right, next up we have got, oh, it should be open first. We've got these two Tarmac Works that I'm just really stoked on. So which one should we open first? Let's do the Porsche first. And I should have peeled this plastic off before starting this second half of the video. I apologize. Come on. Well, would you? There we go. Okay, so classic Tarmac Works Hobby 64 line. We have an acrylic display case, which looks very nice and is definitely a preferred way to go when it comes to premium cars, is to have this nice acrylic display case. You can leave it right in here and you can display it as such. It comes in very attractive packaging. And as Tarmac Works goes for the hobby line, they are numbered by the card. So this certifies that this model is limited production and you are now part of our model car revolution. And so you get like this little business card kind of thing here, and that matches your car and then is individually numbered. So I got number 981. And again, this is an IXO model / Tarmac Works thing. And I think the way that that works is the tooling is an IXO model tooling, would be my guess. And Tarmac does the livery licensing, stuff like that. And that's what I'm thinking is happening here. It's not an official Apple licensed product, I'm guessing. What do we got on the back here? I'm looking for licensing stuff. I don't really see much here. I don't see like a Porsche sticker or anything either. But it's really cool. 24-hour Le Mans, 1980. Porsche 935 K3 Apple computer. It's got that classic Apple rainbow logo kind of thing going on. And dude, this thing is a winner. I really am digging this already. We're going to pull it off the base. Now, this is the Hobby 64 line from Tarmac Works. And if you're not familiar with the line, this is kind of like their premium type models, where it's not the Hobby 64 Plus. That's like their ultra premium line. But this line is premium, and it's not necessarily going to roll. It's really more of a static, meant to be like just a display piece than it is something you would roll around a diorama or something like that. I mean, you can definitely take really cool pictures of it and stuff, and I definitely intend to do that with this model. But there you have it. So yeah, definitely not a roller. I mean, these front wheels roll a little bit. The back ones don't move at all. And so if that's a deal breaker for you, then just don't pick up this model. But if it's not, and you really think this is cool, then pick it up. So it is a plastic base, metal body, of course, all around deco, and a very complicated deco at that. We got a little baby antenna on the top that I'm nervous about touching, so we won't. And then we got some really little intricate bits here on the bottom of the car. So this thing is highly detailed and very, very cool. This is a little work of art, and I definitely dig it. And I don't care that it doesn't roll. That does not bother me one bit, as long as the stance looks good and it, you know, it will photograph well, which it will. I think it will. So I'm definitely putting this on the docket for some cool pictures. So again, very, very highly detailed model. And I had to get it when I saw that it was coming out. So, very cool. We'll set that one aside for a sec. And then, actually, let's keep it out, because I want to see how its size comparison, how it is to this, like, F40. So, this is another one. So, this is another IXO model / Tarmac Works. And again, appears to be very, very highly detailed. So we're kind of expecting the same here. It's probably not going to roll. This one might. It looks like there might be enough room for those wheels to move in there. This one actually has a Ferrari license sticker on it, where that other Porsche did not have that. Did not have a Porsche sticker. I think Tarmac licensed everything properly, though. I'm pretty sure they do. So you can pretty much count on it. Ferrari. So, you know, it's just, we thought Matchbox Group really was the Ferrari owner for Diecast, and it looks like there's been quite a few other, you know, Ferraris coming out in 164, so from different brands. 2563 is the number I got on this one. So I do not know. I wish they would put exactly how many are made. That would be cool. I'd like to know what the run is, to know how limited these actually are. But they're sold worldwide, so there's got to be quite a few of them. Man, this thing just looks quite good. Quite good. And this is just more proof that we're kind of in the golden age of premium diecast collecting. Like, there is just so much out there that is cool and detailed. You know, between Tarmac, Mini GT, Inno 64, those are the three when you're talking about like race cars and stuff like that. You're talking about like regular, you know, like stock vehicles. We got Auto World, we got Johnny Lightning, we've got, you know, there's just a lot. Green Light. We got lots of cool stuff. Like, just there's something for everyone to collect. Hey, this is a roller. Well, there you go. If you're interested in this and you need the car to roll, it does. And it does actually quite well. At least my example does. And again, very, very cool. Very highly detailed. Really neat to get a racing version of an F40. If you want the best stock F40 in diecast, well, you know, that's arguably maybe not the best. But the Tomica Limited Vintage is the one that I have that I like the most. But this, if you want a race version, this is what you're going to get. Tarmac works. And I think they're going to come out with a couple different versions of this, of the racing F40. And I got to say, I will likely, more than likely, I will be getting all of them as they come out. How could you not? This thing is... Yeah, this thing is just rebirths my excitement about collecting right here with this kind of release. It's super cool. Actually, both of these are very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Like, totally trump getting something like this right now. This is cool too. It is, and so is this. But these two are beautiful. They're beautiful. They're awesome. They're amazing. I love it. All right, so I'm stoked on that, especially that F40 rolls. That is really kind of neat, actually. This one doesn't roll, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still a really cool looking car. All right. So what should we look at next? So now we're just going to kind of palette cleanse here. What are we going to do? We're just going to open up some random stuff. We've got Lamborghini color shifter. I'm going to wind down the video here with just some basic models. And so what color does this shift to? I think it shifts to white. And I think I would have to get it cool to get it to shift to white. Plastic body on these. Metal base, and that's typically how your color shifters are going to be. Only reason why I kept this one is because it's a Lamborghini, and since I collect Lamborghini diecast of all makes or all brands that release it, in 164, I had to pick this up. I picked it up off the shelf, actually, when it was new. Let's take a look at the Simpsons. So this is kind of a wacky little old thing. 1990 Mattel copyright date. 5 simps. Yep. Okay, everyone. No restroom stops for the next 12 hours. That would be not good. So, The Simpsons, wildly popular. Let's see if we can get a look inside of here. Hey, there you are. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Baja Breaker. Aww. Well, dang it. Maybe I should have looked at that closer in the package and not opened this thing up, but we've got ourselves... Would you classify this as an error? The axle, the rear axle is not clamped in where it should be in the base of the vehicle. Aww. My model's broken. Dang it. World's second largest twine ball. The Simpsons was just such a great show. Trees of confusion. Well, this is unfortunate, but it's put together all weird. Well, I guess that's entertainment for you. That's too bad. I don't know what else to say about it, but I don't know. It's not like I'm going to just jump out and try to get another model. This is good enough as an example for me, I guess. Just to have. I kind of collect this casting. Kind of shy away from them when they get like weird graphics and stuff, but I had to have this Simpsons model. Just goofy. All right, more Matchbox. We got the Subaru SVX. Sick casting from... I've said sick a lot in this video. Sorry about that. From Matchbox. Love this car. This car is just a really cool looking car. And would like to get one in like a super premium model, like if Mini GT were to put this out or somebody else were to put it out. I think you can get a Kyosho of it, but I don't know if that one looks all that great. I don't have it, but the Subaru SVX is a really cool model from Matchbox. Matchbox did a good job on it, so really nothing to complain about. And then we got the Dodge Charger 2018. That's pretty cool. Very cool. In black. And, you know, I've said it, I say it all the time. Matchbox, bang for the buck. When you're talking just basic models, they do quite a fantastic job. Like, I am all team Matchbox when it comes to the basic models. I just like them, you know, because they follow more realism. And the way that I collect, that's kind of what I lean towards, is realism in my diecast models. The ones that I end up liking the most are pretty realistic. So that's why we like those. Now Hot Wheels is not bad either. I've got some weird ones. We got the Alpine A110. This is a goofy looking car. And kind of an ugly graphic, to be honest. I don't even know why I picked that one up, but we'll set that over there. McLaren P1, dig that casting. I think I have all the P1s that have been released so far. That's cool. I've got a P1 as a Kyosho as well. What is going on with the paint on this, though? Whoa, bro. What is up with that? What is going on there? That is beyond orange peel. That's a bit odd. You don't see that level of orange peel too much in Hot Wheels. McLaren Speedtail. It's a cool car. We got that in silver. Looking okay. Okay. Just okay. Yeah, basic Hot Wheels. See, and just like when you're looking at these together, when you're looking at the Matchbox and you're looking at Hot Wheels, I'm really digging the Matchbox. I am. Kia Stinger GT. Like, this one's done kind of more of a Matchbox style. It's plain. We got the details. It's in like a factory color, pretty much. Close to it. This was a new model for 2020. So I've been sitting on this one for a little while. I just realized. And again, I just kind of grabbed that random. So that's what we're looking at here. This is kind of cool. I don't know. Something about the shape of it seems slightly off from the actual car. But the color is pretty close to being on. Volvo 850 Estate in red. When did this one come out? Copyright date's 2020. I don't know. So I'm behind on opening basic Hot Wheels. That's why we're kind of putting these in every video. I'm kind of pulling out a couple that I bought and taking a look at them. You got details up front, and details in the back. So this is kind of more done in the style of a Matchbox. You know, like just basic color. That's kind of that's the stuff that I really like. So that's cool. And then we've got two more. The Lamborghini Centenario, this thing, Roadster, Lamborghini. They did a really good job doing a basic of this model. This is like a lot of Lamborghinis. They're pretty complex with shapes and pieces and bits and things, and it's just to pull these cars off in basic, I think has to be a bit of a challenge, you know, because you got to keep your parts count. So like how they did this, it looks like was the interior is actually the same piece as the piece in the back, and then your base is a separate piece, and then of course your body and window. So you got to keep the piece count the same pretty much for almost all Hot Wheels, and I think they did a good job replicating this particular car in basic, which, like I said, has to be a bit of a challenge. An easier car to probably do would be something like this, an 84 Pontiac Firebird. A little bit more basic shape, but I love the car. Anyway, this is a really good diecast version of this Firebird. So definitely digging the 1984 Pontiac Firebird. It's a beautiful color blue, too. So they did a really good job on this model. This is probably actually pretty close to 1/64 scale, actually, as well. You can see it looks kind of big. But I think this is probably pretty darn close to 1/64. I'm just kind of like thinking about the green light that I've got of this car. And yeah, I'm going to say this is probably pretty darn close. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode. So again, just a reminder, hang out with me next Sunday. I will remind you again in the next week's video. Next Sunday afternoon, as we're nailing down the time, I think it's going to be 4 o'clock Central Standard is when we're going to run that, and then I will be on there selling some items and giving away some items, and I really hope that you can join. I'd say model of the day for me is definitely this F40. So it's really cool. So I will definitely have to put this in front of a lens and take some cool photos. All right, thank you guys very much again for another, joining me for another lengthy video. And as always, I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think about any of these cars in the comments. I read all of them, and I really do appreciate you participating in that. Have a great day. All right, see ya.